Want to raise your chess to a new level? Challenge Yourself is an exclusive, innovative experience designed for Chess24 Premium members. Train like a champ, with a unique set of lessons prepared by the coaches of the challengers. Boris Girlfriend and Co. will help you improve your chess. Play a champ. Play a grandmaster each day in Banter Blitz. Take advantage of this incredible opportunity from June 10th. Go premium and challenge yourself. Want to raise?
Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster Lim. Today I am playing the Banter Blitz with Chess24 Premium members. So please challenge me 3+1, 3+2, or 5. Even 3 is okay, I don't really mind. So I am going to start with Thunderstorm. Okay. Someone from Poland. So this is the Nimzo. Okay, now G2 is a very interesting line. D5 is the main move here. Yeah, today I can read your chat in Chess24 on YouTube. Okay, Bishop D3. B6, C5 looks logical to me, so that's what I'm gonna do. Should I go Bishop B7 first, or can I go C5 right away? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go C5 right away, although I feel that I may be risking something after DC, BC, E5. But it's okay, I'm gonna start anyway. So the point is I'm playing very aggressively in the center. White has to play E4 or B4 or do something to attack my pawns. Knight H5 is an option. And I'm planning to respond with Knight BD7. Hopefully that helps. Okay, Queen F3. I don't like that move so much because the queen is a little bit exposed on F3. So Yeah, bishop b5. Have many ways to defend the pawn. I can go queen b6. Probably queen b6 is okay. Defending the knight, but also attacking the bishop on b5. And I want to put my bishop on e6 and potentially rook to d8. I suppose I'm fine here. Oh, why didn't I go bishop g4? Yeah, that was a big mistake. Bishop g4 was bishop g4, 95, 95, queen g4. Maybe that was a lucky mistake. Now the best move for white is h3 to prevent bishop g4. Okay, I'm thinking about d4. d4 looks logical. Also, rook a b8 cannot be too bad. Prefer rook a b8. d4 is always there. This must already be very good for black. Okay, taking the knight. Now bishop e4, maybe I can go g6, bishop g7, just to be safe. My pieces are so active, I should win this. So what's the goal for today? Let's try to get to 2350. Hopefully we can get that. Okay, let's put the bishop on g7 and play for c4. c4 looks logical. Maybe I go bishop b3 first. Do I need that? Bishop f5 may also be an interesting move. But okay, I'll just go c4. And then c3 or d3. This should be winning. If f5, I take bishop f5. Yeah, let's just push the pawn. So how do you know when the hanging pawns are good or when they're not? Very good question. So if the hanging pawns are blocked and if they are weak, when white can attack with maybe knight a4, the pawns are generally weak, then it's not good. But when the pawns are free, like in this case, they're supported by my rooks, my bishops. So in those cases, it should be good. Yeah, just up an exchange now, and also a very dangerous pass pawn. Also against the hanging pawns, usually white has to attack the pawns with e4 or b4 at some point. Okay, let's just take the pawn now. There's so many ways to win. I'm just gonna go with this one. Take on c1 looks easy enough. Okay, and I will promote c1 at some point. Okay, good game. South African actuary. Okay, let's play. So today I am going to play the London system exclusively because my chessable course is about to be released on the London, and I feel like I should do some self-promotion. Maybe it's not such a great promotion. But okay, my position is good now. E6 normally not a good move because the black bishop on c8 is very weak. So normally I prefer for black to play things like bishop g4 before playing e6. Here white should have a small advantage because the bishop on f4 and bishop on d3 are both very active and I have potential to play e4. Okay, rook c8, I expect that move. So he's threatening cd, ed, knight b4. So I have to defend against knight b4 threat with a3. This is a typical prophylactic move. So now there is no clear way for black to do anything. I will just go rook e1, attack on the king side now. Knight a5 is a typical move. Black wants to play bishop b5, so I will play a4 to stop bishop b5. This is also a typical move in this pawn structure. My knight is jumping to e5, and white has great attack. Black's main problem is the bishop on d7 very passive, and he doesn't have any clear counterplay. So what should I do? There are many ways to play here. I guess I will bring the rook to e3 maybe. Yeah, he's again threatening knight b4. So let me step back to b1. Maybe it's not that great what I did. Now if you play knight h5, he's doing great. Hopefully he doesn't see it though. The point of knight h5 is to attack my bishop on f4, and if the bishop drop back to h2, then maybe he has bishop g5. But okay, he didn't play it, so now I still have a good pawn structure. Now I want to continue with rook g3 and attack on the king side. Okay, let's go back to f4, maybe. Or should I play a5? a5 may be a logical move. But okay, I'm gonna go bishop f4. Now let's go a5. Still, my position is very good, especially with the bishop on d3. I will try to maybe bring the queen to e1, something like this. Go knight e5, very active knight. e1's bishop b5, but I'm not gonna trade that knight, that bishop. Okay, let's provoke him a little bit with knight g4. If he goes h5, I go back knight h2, and his king side is weakened. In the meantime, I have some rook g3 threats. Oh, f5 is a big blunder, losing the pawn on e6. And yeah, it should be easy win for white. So f5 was bad, but it was already difficult for black. Okay, this is just losing. Let's try to mate him. Yes. This is checkmate. Oh, he still has rook c6. Yeah, but any move wins here. Okay, so my London system game went well, at least. Okay, now let's play another one. Oh, I have white again. Yeah, I don't know how I got such a high rating here, only playing Banter Blitz. But I guess I don't lose so often. If you guys have any questions, I can try to answer them while I wait for my opponents. They're not there, so I will abort this game. Okay, someone from Azerbaijan. Again, I'm white. Let's go. So this is my recommendation in my chessable London system course. Against this system, I go with knight c3. I don't care about the double pawns. Okay, bishop f5. I don't believe that's a good move. I will just castle. Actually, why don't I take on e4? Bishop e4, de knight g5. Looks like it wins a pawn. Yes, let's win that pawn. Yes, that's a logical move. Let's take the pawn. Let's take the pawn. I believe I have a great position here. Should I go f4? Interesting. Should I go 95? 95, bishop h2, king h1, queen e5. That looks good, actually. Let's go with it. Bishop h2, king h1, queen e5, knight ec3, and the bishop on h2 is trapped. Rook e1 is coming. Okay, so queen d7 is a more logical move. So what am I doing here? Can I go rook e1? Probably. Cannot be a bad move. Rook d8, I will go c4. Yeah, it looks fine for me. Let's go bishop. Interesting. Black is playing quite well actually. That's a very good move. So I want bishop f4, but then bishop b2, rook b1, bishop back. Don't think I'm better there. So let's go here. Let's go back. Wow, that's a great move. Okay, let's go back. I suppose black has compensation for, yeah, in exchange for the pawn, he has very active pieces. So I must be careful here. Let's go to d6. I have to try to activate my knight before he can play f5. I think I'm still better, but it's quite unclear. f5, I go to d6. e4, I go knight f4, bishop b2. Okay, let's go here. Very interesting move from black. Okay. Yeah, he will get back the pawn at some point. It's just a matter of time. And then, do I get any compensation? That's the question. So I'll get that pawn on e5. Should I? Let's go here and try to take the pawn in a better way. I suppose the position is still not too bad for black. Rook b2 may be a very good move. No, rook b2, I have knight c4. No, rook b2 is a terrible move. Okay, he didn't listen to that. So this is a small trick, but it wins the exchange. Yeah, not an easy game for me, but managed to win at the end. Okay, let's take. Trade the rooks. Okay. The London system is doing well. Okay, another one from Azerbaijan. Now I'm playing black. Simonov Sicilian. It's a very interesting opening. I used to play it quite a bit a few years ago. And yeah, very sound opening. Playable for black, of course, but you need to know what you're doing. White has a lot of aggressive ideas. Well, the London system, I really like it, and you guys will be able to check it on Chessable in a few days. And I explained that more clearly in Chessable. But the point is, I like the London system because it's very versatile. You can play it against any setup from back, and there's not a lot of theory, so it's very practical opening. Some people analyze it a lot, but I don't think they have managed to really find all the options against the London. You can still get a pretty good position. This is actually my recommendation in the chessable course here, to play c3 and take on c5. a5 is already a small mistake, I think. Now I have to remember why, but I suppose I can go c4. And the a5 move has weakened black position quite a bit. Okay, let's defend the pawn. All right. So I'm just hanging on to the pawns for a little bit, but the point is, in the meantime, I will be able to finish my development, and black will have a lot of weaknesses here. Okay, let's take that. Okay, so this is a dream position for white. Black has a big weakness on d5, and white has a nice blockage on d4, and white can play a very long game here. Attack that pawn. Eventually, white should be able to win the pawn on d5. Okay, now, should I castle or should I keep my king in the center? Or maybe try to activate my rook with tempo. Why not? Okay. Let's bring my king to d2 where it will be active in the endgame. Now I can take that pawn. It's giving me that pawn. Why not? It's a free pawn, so why not to take it? This upper pawn now should be winning. Let's gain the tempo, attacking the black bishop. Rook c7, winning the bishop. This is over. Okay, so the London system strike again. No, usually I always start with 1d4 and 2 knight f3 in the London system. I delay bishop f4 for a little bit, and it depends on black exact move order. Okay, let's go here. So this is what I don't like with the bishop f4 move order of the London system, and this is why I recommend c3 on move 3. So c5 here should give black a pretty easy position. Queen coming to b6, attacking the b2 pawn. So b3 is something white does not want to make because it weakened the c3 pawn, and this is already great for black. This is not the way to play London system for white. Okay. Let's just develop. Eventually, that weakness on c3 should be a problem for white. Okay. Give a pawn for free. Okay. Should I take the bishop or should I move the queen? Let's move the queen. Okay, another pawn. Well, not really a pawn right now, but I could just play b5, I guess. Kicking the knight back, and then play something, queen b6, or f6 or something. Queen g4, I always have f6, so that's not a problem. This is already winning. Can I take knight e3? Knight e3, rook e3, rook c2. That's possible. But I don't really need that. Just go here and go rook c2. Looks easier. Okay, let's play f6. Yeah, let's not blunder some rook f7 stuff there. Trade the bishops. It is calculating bishop f6, but that doesn't work at all. Let's go rook c2, knight c4. That's a trick. That's a very good trick. Okay, let's go rook c3. Trade the rooks. There are so many ways to win this. Let's keep them simple. c3, maybe win another pawn now. Queen d4 is coming. Yeah, 2 pawns up. This is over. Let's trade the queens maybe. Just not to allow him. Oh, I missed with a7. What a horrible move. But okay, I'm still winning. Rook a2 is coming, e5 is coming. Yeah, it should be totally over. Okay, g4 is made. Good game, good game. So I demonstrated why the move bishop f4 doesn't give white any advantage. That's why you should play c3 on move 3. And if you want to know more about that, check out my course. It's that simple. Okay, let's play another game. I'm black. Okay, what opening I should play now? Maybe the night off. My overall experience with the chess tour, I suppose you meant the Champions Chess Tour. So of course it was very positive experience and I liked the tour a lot. It was a pleasant playing on those top players there. And hopefully I have another chance to play in the next season. So this move, knight f5, is not the most well-known move. Usually people go knight f3 or knight b3. This is already good for black, I think. Very active play for black. Okay, I can take with queen, but I don't want to give up the d5 pawn, so I'm gonna take with pawn. And then I will take on c3 at some point. d4 is a threat now, so probably he has to play a3. And then I take on c3, I go queen a5. I have a clear advantage. No, I could not say you don't have to play. You don't have to think when you play the London system. You have to think when you play any opening. But at least in the London, you could have a clearer idea of what to do. So that's what I like about it. Now, what should I do about this pawn on d5? If I go d4, he has queen b7. So that's not great. I can go e4. Or maybe, not sure. Okay, let me go knight c6. Long castle is expected. Then I want to take on c3 and put the rook on c8. Probably threatening knight d4. And I suppose black is fine here. Is he planning to sack the rook? He may. Okay, he did that. So he does have compensation here, of course, but I don't think that's enough for the exchange. So let's go rook e8, threatening maybe rook e1 at some point after queen a5. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Threatening both rook e1 and queen takes a2. So this is checkmate. Let's give the queen. That looks a little bit more cooler than rook e1. Okay. Bogdan, no, I'm not really playing French anymore, but it's still a good opening. I may try it from time to time. Okay, let's try another one. This is a player from Vietnam, the same country as I am. So let's go with the London again. Okay, this is also covered in my London system course. Usually when black is slow in playing the move e6, then yeah, we just play like c4 quickly. And this is not a London anymore, but white has clear advantage in the center. This is already great for white. Okay, let's put the bishop on g2. It seems logical to me. Black should play bishop e4 now. He did not, so I'm gonna get his bishop, and then I open up the long diagonal for my bishop. Okay, let's wait until black castle. And then we will take that bishop. So there's no attack along the h file. With the bishop pair advantage, white should have a clear advantage here. Knight g6, rook b1, and maybe eventually e4, f4. Yes, it's my plan to play FIDE Grand Switch in Riga. Okay, that's a big blunder. But after rook b1, it was already very difficult to defend b7. Black doesn't have any attack here. Okay, so black blundered that bishop c6 move. But giving up the light square bishop was already a positional mistake. Titan reverse from Argentina. Okay, let's go. What do you guys think? Will I be able to make it to 3350 today? So the idea of the move Queen c7 is just to stop d4. I don't want to allow him to play d4 and capture with the c pawn. So that's why Queen c7. If d4, I take cd, and there is no cd. Now I develop normally with bishop e7, castle. Eventually, I should play some b5, I guess. Maybe a5. Maybe let's go b4. Yes, white can play that. Okay, the position is close and not too interesting now. But hopefully something will open up later on. Okay, so he just wants to close everything down. Should I take that pawn? Probably not. Okay, let's put my bishop on g7. Okay, I think white just blunder this small tactic here with knight e4, knight g3, and then king g7, and black is up a pawn. Yes, it has some attack, but it's nowhere near enough for white. Bringing my queen to g5. So he wants to play h6. Okay, I'll give him that move. I want to exchange the queens with queen d4. Yes, that's what I want. Okay. Let's go here, attacking the pawns. Bishop c2 back is only move. Now I go here. And I have great position. Let's defend my pawns. Okay, let's push them ahead. Okay, let's activate my bishop first. Also a good move. Now, positionally, I should take that knight. My knight is so much stronger than his bishop. So this should be a win. Let's go e4, should I? Yeah, why not? My knight is perfectly placed. It's time to start the attack. Activate my pieces. Okay, let's take the pawn. Let's go here. Take a rook. Okay, that's a good game. Yeah, I think White's mistake in this game was h4 when I took the pawn on e4, and after that was already lost for White. But if he plays something like rook b1 to defend his bishop on b1 on b2, it could be still complicated. Okay, let's do the London again. Okay, so I don't want to show my good stuff here. You should buy my course to see what I recommend against this move. So I'm just gonna play knight bd2. For your information, it's not the move I recommend in the course, but okay. Small detail, right? I can probably play something else here. Okay, I'll try to get some space. Yeah, I know it sounds a little bit like a stalemate, but what to do. All right, the bishop pair advantage, space advantage should be good for white. Okay, I can take that bishop anytime. Probably now is a good time. Okay, okay. Time to gain some space on the queen side. Time to win a pawn maybe. Yeah, it looks good for me now. I can take on e5 with the queen or the pawn. Probably the pawn is better. Oh, he's giving up another one. Yeah, the idea of c3 is to play queen c2 in some cases. Also, in case of c5, I can just take. Okay, let's take this and go b4 maybe. Up 2 pawns should be winning. Oh, I should have played e6. Yeah, that was a bad move. But okay, still doing good here. Okay, have to defend my bishop. This he actually has good compensation here because his pieces are very active. So I probably mess up a little bit. What to do? Yeah, it is what is recommended in my course Bogdan. So this C3 I also analyze. And it's true. Usually it doesn't look like the London, but I believe it gives white an interesting position to play for. So this is 2 pawns up. Just trading everything is a good strategy. Okay, bringing my king to c4. Okay, eventually I would just create some pass pawns. Okay. Okay. Another pass pawn on the king side. Okay, that's it. Eric 93 from the UK. Okay, this is perfect. I also recommend the London system against Dutch defense. So you get a chance to see how I play this. Okay, I believe bishop e2 is the main move. Now The bishop on h2 is always good. Knight e4 is not a good move because the e4 pawn is now very weak. White can simply play rook c1, cd at some point, open the position, attack on the king side. Okay, I'm gonna take cd, put the rook here. Everything is going great for white. Let's go queen b3, attacking b7 and threatening knight e4. I suppose black is already lost here. Yeah, there's no good way to defend against all those threats. That's it. Knight e4, a4. Okay, I don't need that. Let's go here, take the pawn. That's it. Easy win, right? Another one, another pawn. Let's do it. Okay, that's a big blunder. I can take bishop e8. Okay, that's how you should win with the London. Very easy, very quickly. And they keep giving me white. So what else can I do? Seems like people want to play London system. Wants me to play London system. Okay, I can play bishop e3, but I should try to transpose my cost here. Okay. Bishop pair for nothing. Seems like a good position for white. Should I try to mate him here? Yeah, let's try to mate him here. I can play slowly, of course, but I like this. Now, knight e4 or bishop e4? Probably knight. Bringing my pieces closer to his king, always a good idea. Now, what should I do? Probably queen d2. Oh, wait. Maybe it wasn't that great, but things are going well, so why not? He has queen f6. Then I have to go bishop g4, I suppose. Queen d4, bishop e6. That should be winning. And then I should win the bishop with h6. Yeah. That's it. Okay. up a bishop, and now a rook. Okay, let's keep a check here. Oh wait, I missed rook f6, but it's okay, still winning. Okay. Oh, could have made him earlier. Let's try to make him here. And f4 is coming next. Okay, 3350. We got it. That's good. Hey, that's good. Now maybe I should try for 3360. I don't know. Yeah, the problem is with my somebody mentioned the knight fb7 against the London in the King's Indian, but against the King's Indian setup, I actually prefer knight c3 and move 3, and that takes care of the knight fb7 problem. Yep, I will try to get to 3360 today, but I guess I need stronger opponents. Let's see if I have any grandmasters challenging me. I have Jup, Sweet Harmony. Let me see who else. Okay, I'm gonna play Sweet Harmony 3 minutes, so he can try to flag me. Okay, let's go. Are you there? Italy? No, I have never been to Ukraine. Maybe to the airport only. Double 5,000. Yeah, I analyzed that extensively. After d5, I go bishop f4, knight b5, and I believe that white still has some small advantage. And I played that. I tried that out many games in the Chessable Masters, and I beat. I had some nice wins against Aronian, Firoza, Mamedjerov, Ju Wenjun. So you can check out my games there. I think I managed to find some good ideas for white. Okay, Sweet Harmony is not here. Let's play Jub. He's always supporting my stream. Let's go. 3+2. Okay, so again, the London system, or at least what I call the London system. Okay, I'm gonna show you this idea. That is in my course. Okay, this is a very interesting idea, and you will see why in a few moves. Now he's taking time to think. Obviously, that's a good sign. He's not aware of this move. Now the threat is G4. So imagine you surprise your opponents like this and you beat him quickly. Isn't that cool? So Jeff is already thinking, he doesn't know this at all. Yes, that's why, Jeff, you need my London system cost. Now Black doesn't have a good way to deal with G4. Yes, let's go. Black is losing already. Knight e5 DE, knight G4, sorry, knight e5 DE, bishop G4, queen G3, and Black loses a piece. And here he has to take with the F pawn, and then I go G5, and he loses the E6 pawn. So this is very bad for him. All right, let's go rook G1 maybe, or H4. Let's go rook G1. I like this move. And then F3. Okay, okay. So Black is down. Black is down a pawn, but he's hoping he has compensation. Let me go aggressively and try to beat him quickly. Yeah, if I manage to play E5, he doesn't have any compensation at all. All right, I'm gonna take that. Let's trade the rooks, keeping everything simple. That's it. That should be over. Easy win. No, Jeff doesn't think it's easy. All right. Jeff is still fighting. He doesn't give me any easy win. All right. Attack that pawn on B7. Yeah, there is no chance for Black at all. Okay, another pawn. Who wants another pawn? I don't know about you, but I do want it. Okay. Another pawn, another piece. Done. That's it. Okay, he's still fighting. Okay, keeping things very simple. Right. I can do anything. Okay, good game. That's the way you should win with the London. Yeah, I was winning as soon as move 7 or something. Move at least move 8. After G4, it's already winning. Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's one of the very tricky variation. And this is not a well-known track yet. Okay, that's it. Mass jazz science music. Let's play. Okay, the London, sorry, the Nimzo again. Yeah, the last game was a very creative idea that I found in the London system. So not only is good for Blitz, it may also just as good for classical. Okay, what's the idea here? I suppose Rook F6, the main move. Or is it Queen G5? It may be Queen G5. Yeah, Queen G5 looks logical to me. Now what can White do? Oh, that move just loses right away. Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, you cannot do that. You have to play, I don't know, Bishop F3 or something. Or maybe F4 and then Bishop F3. Okay, that's it. Now, oh, I have a 20, someone 2500 challenge me. So let's try again. Hopefully I can. Oh, Dutch, love it. Love it. This is the way to play for white. Okay, against E6, I also recommend this move. Um, I think C4 here. Yes, this is all good. No need to worry about Bishop F4. We open up the E5 for the rook. So this is all good. Yep, this is all good. Let's go here. Okay, I didn't think Black should take that bishop because now the position looks really nice for white. Black's main problem is that his E6 pawn is very weak, and once I manage to play F3, his knight will have to retreat, and that's not great. So let's go G3, keep everything protected for now. I'm just waiting for him to move his knight on D7 away, so I can go knight E5, and then I play F3. Okay, let's move the bishop back. Give more flexibility. Now I want to open the queen side with B4, B5. This is already a very pleasant position for white. He doesn't have any real attack on the king side. All right, let's go b4, b4, b5. Yeah, the Dutch defense is one of the chapters in my London system course. So I also use this bishop f4 E3 setup against the Dutch. I don't do a Dutch defense course for black though, because well, it may be an interesting opening, but I don't play it very often. Okay, what is this? Maybe I talked too much and I missed that idea. All right, take that. Okay, I guess I need to put my bishop on g2 just to defend everything. Keeping things close. Okay, knight e4. Oh, knight e7. I don't understand that move. My knight is coming to f4. Should I go cd? Probably. All right, bring my knight to f4. Actually, my knight should be on c5. Yeah, that was a very bad move. My knight needed to be on c5. But okay. Let's open up the position. I can take d5, I guess, and win a pawn here. This should be winning. What is that? Rook e8, and then h4, f4. Maybe f4 right away. Should win something. Yeah, it should win a pawn, at least. Okay. Okay, so 3360 still seems quite far away. I don't know if I can do it today. Okay, maybe another Nimzo. Wow, a lot of Nimzos today. Okay, let's try this line. G3 is not one of the most well-known moves. Yeah, I wonder why he go G3. Wow, C5 is definitely not the main move here. This should be good for black, I think. Let's go queen here. This move stops before, and I want to play 97 and attack the pawn on c5. So what should I do here? Bishop c4 seems logical. Do I worry about b3? b3, I have, okay, he didn't play b3, so I can go bishop a2. And win some material. Yeah, b3, I was planning queen c3. What is he doing? It's giving me so much material. Queen a7, knight b3. Should be very good for black. a1, c5. Yeah, that should be winning for black. Okay, so let's take the pawn. Up the exchange. Okay, prophylactic. Let's trade the rooks. Keep everything well defended. Where is he going? Where is he going? Let's move back the knight. Okay, that's my only trick in that position. Knight g4 is coming, and that's over. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, another Dutch. I don't see this very often. Very rarely I play against the Dutch, like 3 times in a day. So this is quite a special day. So whenever black play d6, then white should go c4 and put in the knight to c3. And this should be a little bit better for white. Bishop h2 prophylactic move. Yeah, I don't know why they keep playing this knight e4, but this is terrible for black. Terrible. White has a very easy to play position. The idea is to go for f3 at some point, or maybe queen b3. Let's go queen b3. Take the pawn, take the pawn. That's it. That's the trick. I only play for tricks like that, but that's enough to win. Yes. There's nothing for black to do here. Knight f5, I can go bishop d3 and exchanging everything. This is great. Take, I guess. Take that pawn. Or should I take the bishop first? Let's take the bishop first. And take b7. c6 now. Let's eat all the pawns. I'm hungry. Very, very hungry. Sure, let's go here. Rook c8, trading all the pieces. That's it. Trade. Okay, let's go here. Maybe trade another pair of rooks. Okay, let's go g3. Okay. It doesn't have any threat. Let's go rook c5, eat another pawn. Oh, wait. There may be some threat here. Yeah. Okay, there may be some threat here. Don't take it too easy. Oh, but that doesn't do anything. Yep, that doesn't do anything. Oh, finally, someone high-rated challenged me. Let's see if I can make it to 3360 this game. Again, they're asking me to play the London system. I wouldn't call this the traditional London system, but I believe it is interesting. Yep, this has all been analyzed. This is all well known. At least to me. I don't believe that's a good move because I can defend against knight c4 with a very simple knight bd2, and now I'm threatening a5. So he's just wasting time. Now he has to go back knight bd7. Just wasting time. Knight bd7 is only move, otherwise a5 is crushing. So what can he do? Yeah, that's it. Just wasting 2 tempi for nothing. Okay. I think e4 is a logical move here. Let's go e4. Fighting for the c4 square. If he goes d4, then I go knight c4. Yep, logical. Let's put. But then I can take and I get my knight to c6 maybe. Let's put the rook on e1 first. Now, c3 may be a threat, so let's put the rook to e3. Bishop to c3 maybe, or to d4. I don't know. Let's put it to c3. And then queen c3. Looks logical, threatening a5. Yes, let's go a5. Okay, trade. Let's move the queen to b4. Positionally, this is great for white. The pawns are very powerful. Knight is strong. Can I go b6? b6, take, b7. Maybe f3 first. f3, knight d6. Okay, let's push the pawn. c2, I can go rook c1, so that's not a problem. Now b6 is a big problem for black. b6, rook d4, b7, that should be winning. Let's go. Okay, easy. Let's take it easy. b7, a7 is winning. That's why I need h3. Easy win here. No background problems. Yay! 3360. Exactly. Yay, that's good. So I got what I wanted today, and I also won a lot of games with the London. This is the line I recommend in the chessable course as well. So you see how easy it is to play for me and not so easy for black. Yeah, that's the idea of c3. Easy, right? So it was a very interesting day and lots of good games. And thank you all for watching me today, and I look forward to playing with you the next time.
Want to raise your chess to a new level? Challenge Yourself is an exclusive, innovative experience designed for Chess24 Premium members. Train like a champ with a unique set of lessons prepared by the coaches of the challengers. Boris Girlfriend and Co. will help you improve your chess. Play a champ. Play a grandmaster each day in Banter Blitz. Take advantage of this incredible opportunity from June 10th. Go premium and challenge yourself. Want to raise your chess to a new level?